5, 4, 3, 2, turtle with the gun. Let's start.
Hi everyone. Welcome to our movie commentary of the Ratchet and Clank movie commentary.
Advertise your product or brand here.
Sure, Yogaidr Inc.
Why not?
You know, this is great because...
Also, I like how most of the things there in that PlayStation Originals brand thing was from A Crack in Time, which has nothing to do with this movie.
I just want to mention, too, this is perfect because recently as you probably know, Insomniac was bought as an in-house studio for Sony.
But I feel like I'm the only person that's bummed out about that. I'm
No,
really bummed about it.
I think a lot of people are actually pretty bummed about it.
I mean, like, it doesn't really change much on Insomniac's side, except for the fact that they can't make any more... They can't make Sunset Overdrive 2, and that bums me out.
I see. But, yeah.
What about the big game they're working on right now, the VR Stormfront or whatever it's called?
PSVR only.
I don't think it was being developed for that. Oh, there's your delayed subtitles.
It's like 10 seconds. It's gonna confuse us. Our subtitles are delayed, guys.
Didn't really have a chance to talk about this a whole lot in the game, but I don't know, this Drek is fine, but it's just he's not the original Drek, and the longer it goes on, the more it shows.
Yep, and he doesn't show much in the game. He's much more in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually tuned out the subtitles.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm watching the subtitles completely out of sync.
Hey, look at it, Sylvester Stallone. Oh, why does he have a flip phone? This movie was made in 2016.
Maybe that's the joke?
I feel like texting. Okay, that got a chuckle out of me. I don't know why. Look, I'm easily amused.
You gotta take your humor where you can get it with a movie like this.
I'm easily... I mean, I watched this movie and I don't recall it being that bad.
There were some people that thought it was fine. I absolutely hated it when I saw it, but thinking I only saw it once, and maybe I was just in a really bad mood.
I saw it once and I was like, it's fine. Like, it looks pretty. It's, it's perfect for kids. That's kind of the intent. Though I feel like
I don't really give movies a pass on the for kids mantra.
I do if it's for kids, but if it's like for kids and an adult sees it, it's like a flat 5 out of 10. It works for kids, but if it doesn't work for everyone else, then, well, what do you do at that point? Was this scene in the game? I'm gonna start comparing this.
I don't think so.
Because remember, the beginning too also had movie scenes.
Yeah,
no, this definitely
was not.
I'm pretty sure it was just Ratchet and what's his name? I don't know his name. Doing the thing in the I'm having a stroke, guys. So is this where the robots are getting suppressed by society or whatever? Oppressed, my bad. And then we go on to Ratchet and Clank 3.
Pretending that Ratchet 3 is ever going to get remade at this rate. Also, Dallas, what happened to you?
You don't look like yourself. The president!
Also, they actually do have a Ratchet 3 reference in there.
Do you think he's going to do a re-election campaign?
I hope he's half robot.
Ratchet and Clank 3 is a fun game. It's the beautiful man.
The best reaction you ever could have had, Ratchet.
That's how I feel. I like how he didn't even voice that over.
No.
Who are the names of the other Galactic Rangers again?
I'm not even sure what most of their names are.
There's Quark and
And
Quark.
Quark's the only important one.
Yeah, who's that? And who's that? That's Quark, obviously, but who's that?
Like, I don't even know why they made these new characters. Why not just use the old ones? There was already a Quark Team Force thing.
Well, that was almost a Kingdom Hearts 3, Ratchet and Clank 3.
It was, but if they were remaking it anyway with the aspects from future games, then why not?
You're right. They showed that race that's supposed to be extinct or whatever.
Seriously! Or they're technically not extinct, but they're super rare. Definitely not enough of them. And they hate technology. So
I want to
there's another
destroy those
point.
crates.
Oh, I know.
I want give me the bolts.
Who's this guy?
It's just an old man
Oh, right, of course.
on Velden. You made this for yourself, Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck yeah. Use your ejector seat. Use the ejector seat. You need to test if it's fixed.
Seriously.
Ratchet would definitely do this in the first game, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Except he would do it for himself.
Oh, absolutely. Like, there wouldn't even be an old man there. It would just be Ratchet doing it to himself.
I want
That box!
I want Mr. Zircon. Are those bolts?
I wish.
Why can't I do this in the game?
Seriously.
This would have been
Why
fun.
can't we do any of this in the game?
Kill switch. Ejector seat. Make it worse.
Please do.
Come on. Make the situation worse.
Please. I mean, that's the Ratchet and Clank one way. Come on.
Now this is our ship. Forever.
So
Old
I guess
man
this
is
old man's
dead.
just gonna be stranded on this planet now.
He's gonna get a heart attack.
I was hoping the Quark statue would come back.
I'm surprised that the ship had no damage. Oh,
Oh, it worked!
hey, look! The ejector seat works. Oh, Planet Core 2. Omidrek Industries. Now with 2 locations. Better serve. Hey, I remember when you were in here. You destroyed it.
Yeah. Brutally.
Where's our best friend, evil man Nefarious?
Fair question, but equally good question. Where's Clank?
He's gonna pop up now. There's Sylvester Stallone, though, at least.
We're almost 10 minutes into this movie and we still haven't seen Clank yet. Which I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but the movie's only like an hour and a half. And a good chunk of that's going to be credits.
I don't know any animated movies that are like 2 hours offhand. An hour and a half is always the sweet spot for animated movies.
I can't think of any that are longer.
That was a terrible fade effect. That was an in-game fade effect. Was this in the movie or game? I mean, this clearly in the movie. Actually, I think this was, maybe?
I don't think it was. Well, because, I mean, where would the context to come from? There was no scene with the old man.
You're right. I'm just, assuming things.
I don't think there was any movie scenes up until where Ratchet goes to the tryouts. I think that was the first one.
Yeah. More like you need 1 year off.
Grim actually has somewhat of a personality in this.
He just exists in the game.
Seriously? Why?
Because it's a tie-in. You have to watch the movie and play the game. Otherwise, it won't make sense.
Apparently.
Too bad we don't never get to see his cousin. It's just him with the tusk on the other side, broken. I literally think that is the only difference.
Okay, yeah, I think this is the one that's in the game.
So you already
also more boxes.
Sorry, you already.
So I'm noticing this now.
I'm pretty sure those boxes are literally from the game. Like, this is probably a section in the game, and they were like...
I don't doubt the whole thing was developed in the same engine as the game. They just up-resed it. Had a process. Like an actual CG movie. Go figure. Oh, that's your name, Rex.
I don't even know who Brax is. I already forgot his name.
Oh, yes. The only important one. Oh, hell, come on.
Look at those impeccable pecs. Impeccable pectorals. He's on fire. I love it when he's on fire.
We love you, Quark!
We're his biggest fan. Oh, you can see his nose. That's really weird. Like, the nostrils.
Mm-hmm. Well, great. Now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I know. I always thought
also
his nose was
morphongoids, even though they hate technology and people. Yeah.
And aren't they supposed to be, like, extinct or something?
They're not extinct, but they're endangered.
There he is, Dr. Nafaris.
Only took them, of course, 12 plus 1 minutes.
Of course, it's in that time frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was in the game. Not the entire thing, I don't think. Maybe the entire thing? I don't know.
Yeah, the whole thing was there.
Game. Of course, do you think there's just going to be heroes? Come on. See, that would be a good reason to put him on the Galactic Rangers. Again, how does he not have the Rhino if he has all this stuff? Just like Quark. See?
I guess he agrees with you.
There's no galaxy in jeopardy. I wish I was Quark. This wasn't in the movie or the game.
Please break those boxes. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this entire movie.
What's up with that weird fade transition effect? It's bugging me now. There he is, Dr. Nefarious.
He does not look right as Squishy.
It's not. It's gonna be really bizarre too. I know it was already kind of bizarre in the third game because he was technically human at some point, and how he wanted to eradicate the squishies. But it's gonna be even more weird. I feel like.
Seriously.
If they ever go off the continuity of this game, even though technically this game is supposed to be like in the movie. There's supposed to be like separate stories of the events of the first game. I don't know why Nefarious is in here.
Yeah, well, one of the few things I remember about this movie is that they do have sequel bait in it, so I would not even be remotely surprised.
I'm surprised they haven't made a sequel, honestly. Maybe
it's a low reception.
But yeah, I was gonna say I think it's performed well, probably. Yeah, but like, yeah, it had bad reception.
I don't remember it selling that well, but maybe it did. Actually, I'm gonna look it up now. Ratchet, Clank, movie sales.
No way, it was a bomb.
Oh, yikes.
Was it a bomb?
14 million worldwide.
Oof.
Yeah, that is a bomb.
What is the production cost? What was the budget?
I can't imagine it was that low.
Just go to the Wikipedia page, you'll find out.
I'm not seeing it anywhere, and I don't want to look away too long. Oh, Clank's finally here. It
Yep.
only took 16 minutes.
And for some reason, he immediately knows about the Galactic Rangers and is a good guy.
Took him about 10 seconds to break. You know, if you don't assume that being tiny is a defect. Then it took even less.
Where are you, Clank? I don't know how a defect made like that though. It's weird.
Seriously, like, it would be one thing if it was like he was missing an arm or something, but
Hey, this scene was in the game too. And I think this was also in the game too. After you escape, we missed the entire.
the production budget was 20 million, so yeah, it was at a loss.
Oh, oof. They probably won't make a sequel on that pretense.
Yeah. It's like, it wasn't even that expensive of a movie, and they still didn't break even. That's bad.
Warm reception would
cause. That's a lower budget than Illumination has for their films.
Oof.
And they still couldn't break even.
That is really.
Yeah.
Stop doing these fade effects. It's reminding me of Star Wars.
I mean, that's probably the point.
I know, but that was like a movie from the 80s is what I'm thinking. This is a movie from 2016. It's unacceptable. This isn't how Ratchet would be. Ratchet would be like, screw you, Quark, you're not my guy anymore.
And then he'd spend the next third of the game trying to kill Quark.
Yes.
And for anybody that didn't play the original game, which you totally should, yeah, he does that. It's
he wants to kill Quark. He is Ratchet. Because, well, Quark wanted to kill him. This was also in the game. I'm just pointing out every scene that I remember being in the game. You know, that was a surprisingly small explosion for a...
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
It's essentially a meteor?
Where's the part of the game where we run to him? Oh, wait, no, that never happens, I don't think. Just the run back.
Yeah.
Wait, you can swing shot onto anything? Why isn't that a game mechanic?
It would be really broken, but you know what? Who cares? The game was already super broken. Have you played it?
I mean, they could just balance the game around it.
You say that, but there's a lot of items in the series that they had to seriously nerf last minute because they were too OP. Looking at you,
Sure.
Teleporter from Ratchet 3.
True. Again, quite a lukewarm explosion for a plane, ship thing. What even are those things? They only
Glowing
appear in
bugs.
this planet at the beginning.
Yes.
You had to make him dance. Throw a Groovatron.
Ratchet, do it!
Throw a Groovatron. Do we get to watch the entire part of the game where he ran to the garage?
I mean, that would be nice, but wouldn't expect it.
Especially because there's blargs. You know, I prefer the original way of him being called Clank.
I mean, it's basically the same, it's just the location's different.
Well, I like how he does it in the original game. He pushes him in the ship, and he makes a clank noise. And he's like, I'll call you Clank.
I mean, he still makes a clank noise here, it's just he falls over instead.
It's not the same. It's not the same. I miss Rat shit already.
Oh, I know, I miss him too.
And Ratchet's the lowest point of his character. In the original series, that is.
But, you know, at least Ratchet has a character. That's the thing.
I mean, he has a character here, but it's just...
It's one note at best.
Yeah. Look at his tail. Let's go. No, I'm a Galactic Ranger. This doesn't happen in the game.
Oh boy. So let's see, what time code are we at? 21 minutes. Okay, it took 21 minutes for the liar reveal trope to show its head.
I'm just gonna start noting every single trope now.
Look, I don't have much to work with on this movie, okay?
I'm pretty sure we should just open the TV tropes page of the movie.
Don't tempt me! TVtropes.com.
I mean, you're...
It's this kid again!
It's just a person.
Franchise, Heroes, Going Commando, no. Cracking Time, no. 2016 video game, close.
Move.
Okay, film is based on right here. Okay.
Probably got a lot of tropes to it. This is a very tropey movie.
Oh, you want to see how long this page is?
And Quark died.
Like, tropes aren't inherently a bad thing, mind you, but there are definitely some tropes that really bug me.
What is your least favorite trope?
Liar revealed! Why do you think I brought it up?
Tell me you don't love Wire Revealed? Ha! This is a reference to Jack and Daxter and Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
Except that was the Sly Cooper
That was the movie Sly that never happened. Like, there's a trailer for that if you're ever curious. It's just...
Oh, I know. They're never gonna do it because this movie bombed.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're trying to turn it to a TV show, so... I feel like it'd probably work better as a TV show anyway.
Then the TV show will bomb.
Yeah, it will. They're trying to have it an exclusive for PlayStation View. Ha!
I would rather buy the Disney thing.
I'd rather watch it on Google Stadia.
The Google Stadia is like us watching this with the subtitles. Alright, we get to watch the video, what we get to do in the video game, right? Man, these guys have Stormtrooper aim. Quark is literally just standing there. That guy is literally behind Quark! Man, these robots suck.
Seriously?
Those robots weren't even doing anything.
Hey, Nefarious, did you spend any time on the AI?
Probably not. Victor's love you, my good friend. Oh, Wilhelm Scream. And his name was Wilhelm, of course. Laugh.
Ratchet, you monster!
I hate Ratchet.
Ratchet's already the worst character in this movie.
I mean, is that really that hard to meet?
I mean, he did harass an old man earlier, so...
More like rat shit, but this is a different kind of rat shit.
Oh, what? It took them 4 minutes! 4 minutes!
Wait.
That's a new record!
Hey, how about you look? Yeah, you stupid. Cork again! Was that Ratchet's fault or was that Clank's fault? You know, we say...
Why does Clank have more character than Ratchet right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we say Grimmeth got character finally. Let's just talk about how Clank finally gets character in this. Come on, Victor. Victor, all you have to do is run up and like stab him and you win. Basically invincible. You're Sylvester Stallone.
This might actually be taking a longer amount of time than it actually does in game. I didn't think that was possible.
Just shoot! Sylvester Stallone! I mean, they should have died already. Remember this part in the... Tractor beam. Wait, how come the how did none of these guys get...
I was just wondering the same thing. Like, how did none of the friendly robots get sucked up? Especially because Clank seems to be getting magnetized too.
This is unacceptable. Oh, this happened in the game too. Not this scene. You get this.
Okay, if this is being accurate, Clank would have been launched out of that window.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's not the same. Wait, why is Victor not taken up?
Seriously?
There's a lot of inconsistencies and they're bugging me.
And again, Fongoids! Fongoids hate technology! And they don't even live in this galaxy!
How did you not get pulled up? Yeah, that was all me. Should give all the praise to Quark, because he is the greatest of all time.
There you go, of course taking his rightful place.
Yeah. Also, I think this was in the game too. I hate it. She's not the same. She also doesn't get eaten. She also doesn't marry an amoeba.
And wasn't Juanita the announcer from Deadlocked? She looked nothing like that.
She's not even Juanita. That's Starla Gretsch.
I mean, they did have Dallas earlier. Yeah, him. He's the other one from Deadlocked. And he also looks nothing.
Hey, this isn't in the game.
Probably should be in the game, but it's not.
They cut specific scenes for some reason.
They could have just left like 2 or 3 seconds in. They didn't even need the full thing.
What's wrong with not having Grimmeth there?
Seriously.
They have to give him a character in the game. Now, that is actually a good question.
Fair enough.
The Booth brothers? The Cecil brothers? Aren't they conjoined twins?
That is a very interesting picture of Ratchet there in the background. What is that smile?
It could be worse. It could be the Tools of Destruction. They're the future series renders. As we've established, they like to use that a lot.
Seriously.
Oh, I like Victor.
Victor, you're a good man.
He's also voiced by Sylvester Stallone. I like Victor.
What is that sticky note on his head?
How did it get on his head like that? These inconsistencies.
Who drew it?
Hey, look it. It's Captain Quark. Come on, Drek is smarter than this.
Mm-hmm. Like, I understand that Nefarious is supposed to be smarter, but he's not that much smarter.
Dude, Drek was a genius. Whoa.
Wait, you're attacking them in 3 days despite the fact you just have some new recruits?
Is it technically one new recruit, or is it technically two?
I mean...
No, he should be in a more dangerous situation. He has to be with...
he has to be his Ratchet's backpack all the time.
Hey, this is in the game, too. And hey, look at it. It's a game within a game.
Movie, yeah.
It's a movie within a game. Within a game. It's a game within a movie? Within a game?
They just make me want to play Up Your Arsenal more.
Who uses first-person mode in Up Your Arsenal?
You might be surprised.
If this was in the game, I remember. This is when we
it
still
was.
use the cutscenes from the movie.
Also, more boxes.
Destroy them! It's literally free cash.
Okay, this wasn't in the game.
No, it wasn't. Though it should have been, because there's Quark.
Indeed. Quark!
See, anything with Quark. No, wait, no, this was in the game.
What?
It's just, I think they just cut it up is all.
I don't feel like this part was in there.
Well, how else did he get his, what's it called? Suit. Calm Buster. Hey, this is in the game. Oh, that is not the stats of it. Don't lie to us.
Seriously. I'm really happy that they kept the style of the GrumbleNet for all these. But they restyled it as Quark.
I love Quark. Oh, the Negotiator. It's not even in this game. What is the Negotiator even do?
What's even the point of the Negotiator when you have the Warmonger? It's basically the same gun.
But better. Hey, speaking of, hey, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's more like the Rhino. That's not in this game either. That's a Crack in Time weapon.
Whee! Oh, hey, that's in this game.
Yeah.
Ratchet isn't that stupid.
I mean, if we're really supposed to treat this as a tie-in for the game in the movie, then, yeah, no.
He knew how to use weapons from the beginning.
And I can understand maybe if they went with him not knowing how to use the weapons that were actually in his game, but... What the... Nefarious, what?
Remember, he used to work for the Galactic Rangers.
He did.
Again, if you don't watch the movie, or if you don't listen to these two robots
Boxes!
that randomly talk about it, oh, you can destroy the boxes, Clank! Why a famous landmass? It's so messed up. Let's No, just let them go with their plan. It sounds actually pretty good. They can make a paradise.
Wait, did they already have the jetpacks? Oh, so much
Hey,
for
there's an ammo
Nebula.
box. Destroy it.
Seriously.
Something epic is happening? That's not something.
Are we not going to see the Snaggle Beast then?
I want to see the Snaggle Beast. Yep, it's definitely Quark.
Quark is a beautiful man.
Quark's the best character in this movie. I like how it's now just talking about doing the flyby. Why would we need to mop it up if the sprinklers are on? Meatloaf! I was about to say...
I wonder how expensive Quark is. Like, how many thousands of dollars do they have to pay to have him?
Oh, how unfortunate. And there's the transition again.
Ratchet cereal and candy bars. Up, and there's your Ratchet and Clank future renter.
Told you. But hey, that guy's got perfect aim. Why isn't he a Galactic Ranger?
Seriously. So I'm out with that Brax guy or whatever. No one would miss him.
Where's Ratchet? Or Clank, I mean. Sorry. Where's Clank? Oh, Clank. Yeah. No.
He's actually starting to show a few of his Ratchet qualities. And it only took the movie 37 minutes!
And that's going to be the only time he ever has his Ratchet qualities to
And even then, it's nowhere near as strong as actual Ratchet.
You just destroyed somebody's thing. They're trying to one-up each other. This sounds about right. I like the Ratchet right there. He was looking at him like,
Hey, plumber! What? Plumber?
What?
He was in the background.
Yeah, you're right. What was he doing there?
I don't know.
Was this the move of the game? I don't remember. Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, this was definitely there. This is the scene that got blocked, and I had to remove from the video.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Is this one? Oh, so this is when we have to start. Hey guys, if you're watching the movie with us, this is what you didn't get to see. Oh yeah, because this is right before you go on the floor too.
Yep. So so much for like 2/3 of the game, you know?
Yep. Man, why are all the Galactic Rangers idiots?
Seriously, like the only one of them that isn't named Quark that's actually kind of worth remembering their name is Alaris.
It's because she's not an idiot.
Seriously!
And she also has a character.
Even if that character is very similar to Clank.
Also not an idiot.
Exactly.
I'm fine with, what's it called?
What are the other two even doing there?
I don't know, but I like Quark idiotness. That's perfect.
Yeah, but we don't want a squad of Quarks. We just want a Quark.
There's only one Quark. Wait, she gives the thrusters. No, the guy on Poketaru does. It's making me really upset. I like Danger. Also love how everybody has a Galactic Ranger suit except for Quark.
Quark has a Quark suit.
It's just his suit. As all things should. I think this was also in the
Yeah, this was in the game.
but was blocked.
Well, back TV tropes. I saw that open.
Don't blame you. Woo! Look at that beautiful chiseled chin.
Oh, look at those abs.
Oh,
Pectorals.
I wish God, these transitions are really bugging me. They're all
Like, it's
so
just
bad.
a wipe.
It's literally all the same transitions.
You know, I have that exact transition in Vegas.
Do you think they used Vegas to edit the movie?
Wouldn't even be slightly surprised since 2016. I'm pretty sure Sony still owned Vegas at that point.
This was in the game too.
Yep, I forgot to cut this one out. So this one actually was still there.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
I mean, the YouTube bot allowed it, so I wasn't exactly going to re-render it to cut something else out.
They only checked the beginning of the video, I'm telling
Beginning
you.
and end. At least for now. You know, if they ever actually make something to check the entire videos, YouTube is screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you get a manual claim, obviously.
Well, then you're double screwed.
God damn it, it got a chuckle out of me. There's just a little robot laughing, it's funny.
The second best character after Quark.
Mr. Zircon? Do we get to see Mrs. Zircon?
I hope so, but I don't think we will.
What are you getting? I want to see it. Hey, this wasn't in the game.
Parts of it were, but not the whole thing. Also, the Zircon does not just say Zircon. Zircon is capable of entire sentences, I'll have you know.
Zircon. By the way, how'd you like my thumbnail?
Oh, it is beautiful.
I didn't put it on the video yet, but I have it done. Zircon, shoot!
Zircon,
So
use one of your actual lines.
Yeah, I mean, they did. They said Mr. Zircon is here to kill or whatever.
Oh, I didn't hear that one. What? Ratchet! You traitor!
You've used Zircons!
There it goes, finally some lines.
Wow. Saved your life. That's how you treat him?
Let's, okay, so how far down on the tropes list do I have to go to find Korra, or whatever her name is?
Go, Quark! Oh my god, their aim is worse than yours. So, like, where did the weapons disappear is the question.
I thought this was supposed to be on the deplanetizer.
No, this is on Quark 2.
That's the first thing that's actually has been somewhat funny to me. Isn't Zed supposed to be tormenting Clank right now?
Isn't Zed supposed to be in the cage?
Or trapped,
actually?
yeah.
This is called continuity error.
I wouldn't give it so much crap over that if that isn't what the movie and game were designed to do. They were supposed to be the same thing.
Mr. Zircon. He's cool. Ooh. Their PR.
Wow. They're good at the jobs.
Wait, he's already in a holo film, though.
Well, great. Now, thanks for making me think about the fact that he's still a captain after all these years.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's the captain of the team.
Well, why can't he be General Cork?
Because it doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Captain Quark is beautiful.
So the deplancizer is still continuity. What are you?
Wait, why would he be destroying planet? You already know, Clank. You were told. Well,
Clank, you have absolutely no reason not to know this.
See, that's not bad. This isn't how Zed gets captured. Do you think that was a real email?
Do you want to try it?
It's in the subtitles?
Yes, it is. Space Cakes underscore 72.
Oh no, he needed that. That's where his email is. Come on. He can just fly, so if you drop him, what will that actually do? He floats, so...
Yeah.
That was a very specific number.
Yeah. I mean,
we get
knowing Drek, he probably made Zed here come up with that number himself. Made him fly to Novalis and count them all individually.
Yeah. This wasn't in the game. Yeah. Shut up, Zed. Good job, Quark. God, I love Quark. He is the best part of this movie.
Seriously. Like, he almost makes you want Drek to win?
Yeah. This definitely sounds like something Nefarious would do.
The only thing is missing is the secret Ratchet and Clank hollow bits.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, there's another trope.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a diary. Oblivious Blarg.
Mm-hmm.
Quark! Hey, the PlayStation sound.
Excuse me, there was never a Ratchet and Clank game on the PlayStation 1.
There was Spyro the Dragon. I mean, Quark is the best. You're not wrong, Quark. Hey, I want to see what's on Novalis.
Oh, well, Novalis' population is dying quick, apparently. So much for
Novalis,
being 43 million.
I want to see. Go on the planet. We get to go on the planet in the actual game. It's unfair. Hey, that is not Quark. This was in the game too, I think.
If not this exactly, there was something similar.
Yeah. You gonna turn her off? Yep. She's muted. He never destroyed Novalis in the game.
Yes, he does. They don't show it off, I don't think, but there is a point where you just are not able to go to Novalis anymore.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you would never want to go back to Novalis, because you get barely any experience, but...
Good job, Quark. Great school. Oops. Yes.
Oh, of course he disabled the weapons. That's how the game worked. Of course.
It's definitely how it goes in the movie. Do we get to go inside the deplanetizer? I want to go inside the deplanetizer. I want to see Sylvester Stallone. I miss him. Uh-oh.
Oh,
well,
no.
guys, this is the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody dies except for Core.
I mean, that would be a better movie than what we got. Also, I would like it if this was the opening act. Instead of being how long in... 52 minutes! Ugh.
We should call...
I'm sorry I keep bringing up the time, it's just this movie's dragging so hard.
They should make a movie that's just called Quark. It's the Adventures of Quark.
Apparently they was going to make a game about that.
They should. Quark is perfect.
But the guy that wanted to do it doesn't work at Insomniac anymore. He left in 2018.
Well, I guess he dodged a bullet knowing today.
Well, I mean, they could have still done it.
Sylvester Stallone. He's an engineer. You're an engineer, Ratchet. Go fix your weapons.
I mean, all he needs is a wrench.
You're supposed to have a wrench with you at all times.
You're also supposed to have a Clank with you at all times.
Yeah, where's Clank? They should call this movie just Ratchet.
Seriously.
I think this is in the game, too. We just don't get to see it because, copyright and whatever.
I think it is.
Maybe not to that degree.
Yeah, because there was a lot of movie scenes in the game, and we just, we had to start
skip.
skipping them at this point because of the bots.
Thanks, bots. Granted, I was surprised it didn't happen from the beginning, but...
Yeah, I was too, actually. I had kept backups up until the videos went live, just in case for every part, until it finally happened.
Do it. No, Ratchet would be like, I don't care, I just want to kill Quark.
Seriously? No, there's the Ratchet I know.
Oh, this is the part.
Boxes!
Destroy him, Clank!
Oh, come on, Clank has a wrench!
This was in the game, I know that, but we, again, didn't get to see it. Uh-oh.
Excuse me, where's the puzzles? Where's the gadget box?
Good question. Ratchet, you're yelling. Ratchet, you're yelling.
Seriously?
Oh, hey, we're at the end of the game.
Oh, great. Hey, that weapon wasn't in the game.
Should have used the sheepinator.
What is this? Seems this was supposed to be the electric net weapon from the future games. I'm trying to pin
I was
it.
about to say I don't even know what it is.
I think that's one from Tools of Destruction.
Is it good? Hey, this was
Yeah,
in
it's
the
pretty
game.
good. It's one of the better weapons in the game.
This wasn't in the game, but it should have been. Or
Water.
His mortal enemy. A little bit of water. Oh, sheepinator! I saw it.
Get it? No, Clank, wrong weapon.
Thunder smack.
Okay, I don't think that was in any of the games.
How did you know that was the thunder smack? Also, why are you?
Unless there's a weapon like this in All for One or Full Frontal Assault, because those are the only games in the series I don't know enough about the weapon selection.
Just Google thunder smack. Dang, he thrusts really fast.
Apparently, yeah.
So why is Clank resistant to water?
I know he says that he's resistant to it, but I don't know why he is.
What a sad way to go. What a pathetic way to go. No, I like him too. I like Zed.
There's certainly worse characters, like what's her name and what's his name.
Oh, this was in the game too.
Yes, this is 100% in the game, because they needed it in the game.
You're supposed to beat him up. Or
We are 57 minutes in, and only now Ratchet learns of this. If this was the original game, this would have been like the 20-minute mark.
yeah, pretty much. Well, it would have been a little bit longer, but
Okay, maybe like 25 or 30 minutes.
that's a very direct move. Ooh, we gonna watch Navalis die?
Who needs it?
Maybe this was in the what's it called? The game.
It probably is.
Didn't get to see it. So, which part are they taking from Navalis?
All of it!
They just destroying the entire planet.
They took the entire planet.
Goodbye.
You see what
Navalis.
happens when you try to be a bunch of heroes instead of, I don't know, trying to evacuate?
Oh, this was definitely in the game. Yeah, we just had to skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't this happen in the original game too?
No, Navalis was never destroyed in the original.
Oh, it was a different planet.
I don't think any planets were destroyed in the original.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any of the planets you go on, but I remember they showed a planet getting
Oh, well,
destroyed.
there might have been a random planet getting destroyed.
Hey, look at... It's nefarious. I feel like they were way too close to the planet. I feel like they would have been caught in the crossfires. Alright, which part are they going to take?
All of the parts, obviously. They just want to rebuild Novalis. Why did they blow it up then? Who knows?
You know, how does this work when you realize there's like a core to planets and stuff like that, and they're trying to make new planet and, you know, all that stuff?
Okay, I know Nefarious doesn't really care because he doesn't actually want the new planet, but Drek, you should have thought this through.
Oh, no. Well, Ratchet dies at the end of the movie, guys.
Yeah.
Now, without any explanation, we're back on Veldin.
Lowly rendered rocks.
Yeah, that is, like... Even the ground is kind of, like, textured more.
Muddy, yeah. Oh, hi, Dallas.
You don't even look like Dallas.
I know.
No, you put your trust in the...
You put your trust in the correct green-clad hero.
Exactly. His name is Quark.
If you say it like that, I really want to see a fight between Quark and Link now. Even though I'm pretty sure it'd be a one-sided fight in favor of Quark.
This was in the game too, right?
I don't think it was.
Come on, you know how to work that. You literally work in here. Come on. I mean...
Boxes!
Destroy them! Where's your wrench, Ratchet?
Seriously, change your name at this point if you're not going to carry around a wrench.
Change your name to... Definitely the Last Lombax.
Seriously. I would have him change his name to Angela as Emmett Smith.
Hey, that'd be a good cameo. Or reference, rather. They don't care about Angela anymore.
Yeah, and I mean, at least Azimuth's supposed to be dead, so it makes sense that he's not around, but...
I mean, maybe him and Angela were the last two, and Angela died? You ever considered that?
I don't think that's possible from what we know in the Crack in Time, but I'm just going to leave it at that for now.
I mean, it is called A Crack in Time.
Yeah, but he never actually went back.
Does he even mention Angela?
Nope.
It's like they completely forgot.
They made a mistake, though. They referenced her on one of the offshoot dialogue boxes.
Oh my gosh. That's messed up. Also, I already missed Victor / Sylvester Stallone.
I still miss the original Drek, but it made this so much better.
Yeah, I do too. Goodbye, Victor. I miss you. Hey, look, it's the new planet. It's completed.
Sick.
That looks not fun to live on. How do you go from continent to continent?
Seriously, this looks like a messier version of the Earth from Sonic Unleashed.
It really does.
Boxes!
Boxes! Destroy! There's more! Destroy them! It's free money!
Just hyperstrike them. Come on, you'll break them all at once.
This is unacceptable. The biggest sin this movie has done. Not destroyed a single crate. Look at them.
Seriously. And how much time has Clank actually spent on Ratchet's back?
Like 1 minute.
If even that?
Damn, all 46 million? Or however many it was?
It was 43, even though apparently it was down to 10 million by the time they actually were on the mission. Which means that the rest either escaped or died.
No, he said there was no casualties.
How?
I don't know. Apparently they round up literally everybody on the planet.
In the span of what, like 2 hours?
Where are they taking refuge?
Clearly they're all on Veldin.
No, Veldin's still just a desert. Hey, Veldin is like Arizona.
Okay, they're all going to Leo City. It really is.
Hey, look at it. It's the Galactic Rangers.
So what were you planning on doing if he still said no?
Probably force him against his will.
I mean, there is a weapon in the game that would have allowed them to do it. Just throw a Groovatron and force them on.
That is true.
But he would have no control over it.
Alright, so who are you on the left? Both of you on the left?
Also, please, all of you, break the boxes.
I like how whatever that guy's name is came back. He looks the same.
Yeah, that one's considerably better than the last one.
Hi, Winston.
I wish they would have shown a picture of Ratchet from like the 2002 game. I think it would have been a better joke what they've been doing.
Winston is attacking my faces with my face, not my faces, with kisses. You shoot it. Dude, you have to just say, you shoot it.
There's no way that one tiny magnet is going to move that entire mass of metal.
I mean, as we've established, it missed a lot of, robots before.
Seriously.
Victor included. So, is Drek a Blarg?
I'm not even sure.
Because why is he pink and not red? I mean, that's a very Drek-sounding thing to do. We should make t-shirts.
Seriously. I mean, not sure about the evil stuff, but juggling.
I want to watch him juggle. Come on, juggle. If I don't get to see Nefarious juggle, this movie gets a 1 out of 10. I just want to watch him juggle. But Nefarious juggling.
Why is Quark so against this? Like, in the... sorry to keep bringing this up, but in the original... Somebody's a sheepinator.
Yeah, it's Nefarious. This is in the game. Now he's gonna fly him to his planet. God, stop using those transitions!
Boxes!
Hey, Zed is on the good guy team now.
I mean, he did say that he wanted to change sides.
It's true. Gribbett just doesn't care. Oh, never mind. Yes, he does. If I see one more of those transitions...
Well, I have bad news for you.
I swear. They've used the same fucking transition.
Like, what's so bad about Fade to Black?
Oh. Umbrus. Let's go to Umbrus.
Well, now I want to see Steve Nefarious as an actual character.
Steve McCork? Was that a reference to that?
Could have been.
Nefarious is dead on the inside. When will he become a non-squishy? Now he's gonna fly into his planet. So, like, if you're sheepinated, can you ever be turned back into a human or whatever you were?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
You're shot again with the sheepinator, you just explode.
Seriously. And using anything else on you also makes you explode.
It's true. Wrench included.
Mm-hmm. And you can't even just wait it out. You're just a sheep forever.
Why didn't that guy just disappear?
Who knows?
So he's gonna destroy New Quark too.
Well, I thought he wanted to destroy Umbrus, which is referenced for some reason. We don't get to go there anymore, though.
Look at there's Quark.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the holo guys?
So, safe to assume that we're not going to see Kalebo 3, right?
I want to see Kalebo 3.
We also don't get the cheap crayon drawing animation anymore. Bummer. But I actually would have preferred the cheap crayon drawing.
I want to see it. Also, they used the gosh darn transition again.
What do you expect?
So angry. Full crank. The subtitles die? Okay, no.
No, they're still there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is what the Blargs would do.
I mean, there is an alternate option, too. I keep telling you. Throw a Groovatron. They'll be helpless.
Come on, boy, pixelize it.
Hasn't been a single pixelizer in this movie.
There might have been one off screen or
Boxes.
Like on the... Yeah, this is in the game. Or you could just fly away. He said rat shit, I swear.
I wish.
Do we get to watch the battle versus Quark?
Please use the Groovatron. Just acknowledge its existence.
Yeah, that sounds like Quark. But not his pectoral.
Murder, arson, ladder.
Start naming off all the crimes. That is a tiny weapon.
Why isn't that in the game? It's basically the Walloper, but
Probably
better?
more effective.
Because it actually has range. I guess it's something
Finally,
like a
we
mix
get
of the
to-
Walloper and the Punch Glove from Ape Escape.
We get to watch the what's it called? The battle versus Quark. Hey, Magnaboot.
Oh. And the... Actually, I don't really think there is a gun like that in the Ratchet games. Like, there is the Cryostasis glove in Crack in Time, which is similar, but...
If the battle was like this, it's so much cooler.
But there's still no Groovatron!
Come on, toss it. It's a warmonger.
Or is it a Rhino? Who knows? Okay, no, that's a Warmonger. If it was a Rhino, it'd be way worse. What? Is that the Infector?
Yeah, is that the Infector?
That's all I can think of.
What do you mean? Sport. Come on, use the Groovatron.
Just once. Oh yeah, that too. Thanks for naming that one off for me. Omniac seems to be really obsessed with that for the future games. It's a disgustingly overpowered weapon. It's also the only one in the game that uses motion controls. Go figure.
Of course. What are you even looking at?
Who knows?
Will it show us?
Oh, of course. He's looking at himself. Of course.
There's no way this weapon lasts this long. It just sits there.
I mean, it is a disgustingly overpowered weapon, but not that long. Good luck having anything based on motion control sit in place.
love Nefarious. Wouldn't Nefarious just kill them both right here? This is why Nefarious is evil?
Apparently.
So dumb.
That's it called? Oh, yeah. I actually have this tab open right here for TV tropes. Mistreatment, induced betrayal.
I miss Dr. Nefarious as a robot.
I do too. It was Nefarious about to fire off the black hole generator? Or Rift Seducer, whatever it's called.
I like how they're just having an argument. Quark's stupidity with Nefarious just going off.
So, you were talking about stupidity, Dumb and Dumber. Did they even fix their thing so they actually have weapons?
They're literally arguing about one-liners. Go into your big robot. Is that in the movie?
Probably.
No, it's not. He's gonna fall down into the pit down here.
Aw. That part's not.
Hey, remember that from the beginning of the movie? Oh, I thought we were gonna go into a gameplay section right there.
Oh, of course not. That'd be silly. Also, please stop focusing on the tail end of the coincides. I've already made the Sonic Unleashed joke once, but you're just making it easier for me.
Come on. See, he's gonna fall in and die. Quark is gonna fall in and die. That would be the worst ending.
You needed someone to tell you that?
Come on, juggle! So how far does that beam go?
Probably a few galaxies over. They're probably tearing up Polaris right now.
They're just destroying multiple planets right now.
Oh, Drek! This definitely wasn't in the game.
Wait, this planet is beautiful.
Yeah, it actually looks alright. Oh, it does time out.
So how does the atmosphere on this planet work?
I imagine he won't be able to survive more than a couple minutes. Oh, well.
Drek just died.
Yeah, he died more certainly than he did in the original game.
Drek, died.
Like, unless they suddenly decide the movie isn't canon to the game, which already is questionable canon.
It's technically not canon, but it technically is? Yeah, Quark has to get out of there too. Who cares about Ratchet?
Seriously?
Uh-oh. Which one?
Oh, wait, he made it?
They say it in the movie, but not the game?
That's just cruel.
That's illegal.
That's the
Also,
biggest
we
sin
don't-
of this whole thing.
Also, I'm really sad we don't get to see her.
He actually has a wrench?
I missed to rip you a new one already.
I do too.
So you purchased an illegal weapon from Dr. Nefarious. Damn,
Yes.
huh.
I actually kind of like that version of the canon.
Wait, when did Clank get on his back?
Who knows?
Was he always on his back?
I don't think so, no.
I forgot Clank was in this part of the movie at all.
Oh, no, he's not on the back anymore.
Clank's barely existed in this, what's it called? In this final act.
In this movie, you didn't even show up for the first 16 minutes.
Hell. This is the game. Was this in the game?
Probably.
Get it? That's what Ratchet said here. Come on, use teleport. So, like, what if they miss?
Or what if this teleporter isn't wireless? Like, what if they just screwed themselves? Oh, well, I guess you don't have to think about it.
Unacceptable. They're dead. Yeah, they're in heaven. Oh. Well, at least Cork is alive.
Boxes!
I don't get it.
I don't either.
No.
I mean, I'd buy it.
I mean, I would buy it, but it's not going to be worth anything. Oh.
Remember that one from the trailer.
Vomiting jokes. You just gotta drink some water.
So that might have been the first time where Ratchet's ears were ever drooping over as if he's on low HP.
Maybe he is low on HP.
But they're not drooping anymore. They were in the last scene.
Maybe
vomiting.
he was low on HP for a moment. Maybe it regens like Halo, alright?
I mean, wouldn't doubt it.
They're gonna keep shaking?
Look, they have to pad out the movie length somehow.
Oh, it was Ratchet this time, not Clank. Is that a trope? Which trope is that?
Probably. I wouldn't know what it's called, though.
You just read all the tropes this movie has.
Don't tempt me, I still have the page open.
Hey, look, it's Zed, who's floating. Remember that time they threatened to kill him by dropping him off a cliff?
Oh, well, yeah, that was completely pointless then.
Is he gonna go to jail? That isn't what Quark would do or say. This isn't how it works.
Boxes!
Destroy the crate, come on!
Come on, Grim. Look at that. I don't know if that thing is your holding is a giant screwdriver or whatever. I don't care. Break it. It'll respawn in a couple hours anyway.
Is it a cane? You're not Quark. You're
Yeah, you
Zed.
don't need to do that.
How did you get from one planet to another?
Why is there a taxi there?
I don't know. Will you destroy the crates now?
You have an Omniwrench now.
I thought you already always had the Omniwrench.
Yeah, but now you can actually see it.
It only took till the end of the movie.
Seriously.
Just destroy the crates. Wait, he doesn't hold it in his left hand. He holds it in his right hand. These inconsistencies are bugging me. Don't zoom out and show a crate. I swear, don't do. Oh my god.
That's probably a trope too.
Why would you still have the card of war? Why are they showing a montage with crates?
I don't know.
John Goodman. Who's this person?
Person I never figured out the name of. Still don't really feel a need to.
Quark! Jim Ward, beautiful.
What a legend.
Has he always done his voice?
Yes. You're also a legend.
Yeah, Armin Shimmerman.
You're not a legend. At least not here.
I don't even know who this guy is.
I don't either, but...
That's Zed, though. I know Zed. So, James Arnold Taylor. David K. When are they going to show the real... Hey, Sylvester Stallone. When are they going to show the real credits?
Oh, well, of course they have to have their post-credit scene.
We're taking credit, I guess?
I guess?
I don't think this movie actually has a post-credit scene. This is
probably the close... Crates. Break the crates. Also, how do those crates survive?
He's going to turn into Dr. Nefarious.
He's going to go from Dr. Nefarious to Dr. Nefarious?
Yep. See, you can see his head. His mechanical head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nefarious that I know.
Yeah. Wait, why couldn't we have gotten this Nefarious?
I already like this Nefarious better than Nefarious in the game.
Seriously.
Okay, well that was the Ratchet and Clank movie that was tied in with the Ratchet and Clank video game from 2016 that we just LP'd on our channel.
And are going to go back to for the live streams for the challenge mode run.
So how did you feel on second watch?
Honestly, same as first time. Still not a great movie.
Oh no, it's not great. It's not even really good. It's just okay.
I can't even give it that. Like, if
I admit it felt like it did. It was dragging.
It dragged so hard. Like, by the 10-minute mark, it was dragging, and it just got worse. But
Also,
the only parts that I really liked were the parts of Quark.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like Quark.
Like, Quark's great in anything.
It's true.
James, what?
And I miss Dr. Nefarious. I want real Dr. Nefarious.
They gave us, like, 5 seconds of him, but...
Yeah, like, him yelling like that is the Nefarious I'm used to. But it was, yeah, it's, like, okay. I would still probably put it... I'd maybe put it in, like, the 4 to 5 out of 10 range for a movie.
I wouldn't even go that high. Like, if I am giving this one a number, I'd like, give it a 3 for visuals alone.
It's got good visuals. Well,
that's about it.
I don't think we're gonna sit here through the entire credits.
I was hoping not to, personally.
I don't want to watch the credits. Look, I'm scarred after CTR.
I mean, the original game, Ratchet and Clank, that one had some pretty lengthy credits, too.
True. But it wasn't even half the time.
This isn't even half the time Ratchet and Clank's credits. Look at all the time left on the file.
Well, I mean, it's a movie. They can't have 1,000,000-minute credits. It's too long. So I guess we'll see you guys in the live streams.
Mm-hmm.
Where we stream live.
Yep. If you don't want to watch for that, well, because I'm super lucky, I end up drawing Tools of Destruction for one of my new LPs soon, so You'd be going right back to Ratchet and Clank for terribly long.
Yep. I love the randomizer.
It bit me so hard this time. And it could have been a lot worse. I'll give it that. It could have been so much worse. But
I got the best.
Oh, you got really lucky.
I did. So yeah, we'll see you guys next year.
All toast is toast toast.
Potato salad, chicken